Good afternoon. My name is Art Robotham. I am CEO of Hall Communications. WYLI has been a long-time member of the Hall Communications broadcast family and has been a bedrock within this community and the forefront of entertainment and music for Eastern Connecticut. In the spirit of that, we have embarked upon something new. We have started a show called Homegrown, which you are about to hear. This is to foster Connecticut artists and introduce you to local musicians. Some you will like, some you won't. Some you will be confused by, some you'll be inspired by. However, these are all Connecticut artists. This is about introducing our audience to what is going on here in Connecticut in the spirit of what WILI has always been about, which is providing you with quality information, entertainment, and local content. Now sit back and enjoy Homegrown with James Matt Rupar on WILI.
Good evening. Do not attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control to bring you this special show. Welcome to Homegrown Hour on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. I'm your host, Matt Rupar. During this hour, we will explore local music from local musicians here in Connecticut. You will not only hear new music, but we will dive into the minds of the musicians, and on special occasion, in-studio performances. Homegrown is sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. They specialize in buying and selling used vinyl records, books, CDs, tapes, and more. They also have live musical performances from time to time as well. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Well, here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Be sure to subscribe to the WILI YouTube channel as well. There you will find this show and many other programs from WILI. Just search WILI Radio in YouTube. Missed an episode of Homegrown? You can go to WILI.com and go to the podcast section. There you will find every episode of Homegrown. To kick off Homegrown this week, here's my song, Waking the Dead, the third track from my album, Dreadlock Jesus, released April 9th, 2022. Upon the brink of nothingness. Eyes roll to the back of your head. Deep inside the unknown I go. Screaming so loud, waking the dead. Upon the brink of evermore. None on the field, scratched to lead. A few men with the devil's eye. Bone-chilling cries, waking the dead. That was my song, Waking the Dead, for my 2022 album, Dreadlock Jesus. Here's Melissa Paul from Hartford with Lover Man, the second track from her album, The Axis of Life, released June 28, 2024.
I don't know why, but I'm feeling so sad. I long to try something I never had no kissing. Oh, what I've been missing. Lover man, oh, where can you be? The night is cold and I'm so all alone. I'd give my soul just to call you my own. Got the moon above me, but no one to love me. Love a man, oh, where can you be? I've heard it said that the thrill of romance can be like a heavenly dream. I go to bed with a prayer that you make love to me. Strange as it seems, someday we'll meet and you'll dry all my tears and whisper sweet things in my ear. We'll be hugging and a kissing. Oh, what I've been missing. Love a man, oh, where can you be? I've heard it said that the thrill of romance can be like a heavenly dream. I go to bed with a prayer that you make love to me. Strange as it seems, someday you'll come and you'll dry all my tears, and then
was Melissa Paul with Loverman from her 2024 album, The Axis of Life. Happy Thoughts was written by Shane Penguin from New Haven and is the 5th track from their album, Ride the Wave, released April 25th, 2025.
Sing you a love song. Ain't that honest with how I feel? I ain't gonna sing you a love song. Never been one for mass appeal. Stay in line, do what you're told. Don't mind being bought or sold. Come with me, together we'll soar. Good start of the ride, straight on till morn. Stay in line, do what you're told. Don't mind being bought or sold. Come with me, together we'll soar. Good start of the ride, straight on till morn. Like me, never walked a minute in my soul. I'll never be their boy of posters, 'cause I tell them all just where to go. Stay in line, do what you're told. Don't mind being bought or sold. Come with me, together we'll soar. The start of the ride, straight on till morn. Stay in line, do what you're told. Don't mind being bought or sold. Come with me, together we'll soar. The start of the ride, straight on till morn. Don't mind being bought or sold. Come with me, together we'll soar. Let's start at the right, straight on till morn. Stay in line, do what you're told. Don't mind being bought or sold. Come with me, together we'll soar. Let's start at the right, straight on till morn.
You're listening to Homegrown with Matt Rupar on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Shane Penguin with Happy Thoughts from their 2025 album, Ride the Wave. Here's Smoke Signals from New Haven with Falling to Pieces, the opening track from their self-titled album, Smoke Signals, released August 8th, 2011.
Sat down to write out this song with all of these words in my head and all of the things that I want me back. And they're not the only things working on me. It's part of the other things falling to pieces. Falling to pieces. And it makes no sense at all. Every way I take and that it stops. Someone tell me
Smoke Signals with Falling to Pieces from their 2011 self-titled album, Smoke Signals. Revelations was written by Tower of One and is the second track from their album, Invisible Fence, released January 26, 2025. Tower of One with Revelations from their 2025 album, Invisible Fence. Here's Black Wing with their song Black Wing, the second track from their album, Is Doomed, released May 18th, 2015.
Resting on a black wing. Resting on a
We'll be right back with more Homegrown on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM, sponsored by Willimantic Records.
There's a place that's nearest to heaven, where the hills roll up to the sky, and the land is peaceful and lovely. It's where I want to live and die. I love the hills of my Connecticut. I love its valleys and its streams. I've got my loved ones in Connecticut, and they're always in my dreams. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, Connecticut, my own. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, Connecticut, my own. Take a look at the map of United States, and you'll find Connecticut.
Take a look at the map of Connecticut, and you'll see the place of my birth.
It's the grandest place on earth. Willimantic, Willimantic, my hometown. There's a good main street where good neighbors meet. Miles of smiles keep chasing you around. You'll be living, life's worth living. Once you're here, you'll stay. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. In Willimantic, USA.
Welcome back to Homegrown. I'm your host, Matt Rupar, on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM, sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Be sure to subscribe to the WILI YouTube channel as well. There you will find this show and many other programs from WILI. Just search WILI Radio in YouTube. Missed an episode of Homegrown? You can go to WILI.com and go to the podcast section. There you will find every episode of Homegrown. Strap in for another half hour of music. Here's When the Deadbolt Breaks, with Too Much Perfection is a Mistake, the fourth track from their album Drifting Towards the Edge of the Earth, released January 1st, 2014. That was When the Deadbolt Breaks, with Too Much Perfection is a Mistake, from their 2014 album, Drifting Toward the Edge of the Earth. Leech was written by Queen Moo from Hartford, and is the 6th track from their self-titled album, Queen Moo, released August 10th, 2015.
Stop when you know how the end of the story goes. Drop into those mindsets where you go in circles for days. You get crazy high on loss of life. Your strife is real, I see. Wash me with the hose, I've been dirty, now you know. A bourbon leech, dry up wells with my woes. I got kind of humble with strokes of bad luck. I'm taking it rough that I'm grown and don't care. I sat tight and wonder what I missed. You say it's nothing personal, I'm wondering what is. A brand of heartache, only exchanged through friends. No making amends with someone who thinks too far ahead. Stop writing prose, even con men can grow. He's humble now, but in a year's time, who knows? You may never see me again. Me again. Me again. I sat tight and wondered what I missed.
That was Queen Moo with Leech from their self-titled 2015 album, Queen Moo. Here's Savior Machine with Can't Catch Me, the 2nd track from their album, Eyes Are Acid, released February 7th, 2024. Homegrown with Matt Rupar on WILI 1400 AM, 95.3 FM. Sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Savior Machine with Can't Catch Me from their 2024 album, Eyes Are Acid. What You Gonna Do was written by Drop Party and is the fifth and final track from their album, DPEP, released February 14th, 2025.
Inside out, lazing about, what you gonna do? Upside down, wearing a frown, what you gonna do? Stomping around, acting a clown, what you gonna do? In a daze, stuck in this phase, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Get it together. Lost in space, in a curious place. What you gonna do? Left to right, out of sight. What you gonna do? Twisted about, full of doubt. What you gonna do? Floating away, there's nothing to say. Cast aside, and there's nowhere to hide. All at a time, have I lost my mind? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
That was Drop Party with What You Gonna Do from their 2025 album, DPEP. Here's Audrey May from Hartford with Sick, Sober, and Sorry, the third track from their album, Bad Fret, released July 14th, 2023.
Oh, sick, sober, and sorry. Broke, disgusted, and sad. Sick, sober, and sorry. But look at the fun that I had. Well, I met with a gal in a tavern. Oh, what a beautiful dream. We had 3 or 4, then had several more. And that's when I went off my beam. Oh, sick, sober, and sorry. Broke, disgusted, and sad. Sick, sober, and sorry. But look at the fun that I had. The jukebox so loudly was playing, each couple having a ball. But of all of them gals, their sweethearts and pals, I bet I'm the sickest of all. Oh, sick, sober, and sorry. Broke, disgusted, and sad. Sick, sober, and sorry. But look at the fun that I had. Well, the clock on the wall says it's later. In fact, it was 20 to 4. In spite of my pride, they kicked me outside. They locked and they bolted the door. Oh, sick, sober, and sorry.
that was Aubrey May with Sick, Sober, and Sorry from their 2023 album, Bad Fret. To wrap up Homegrown this week, here's my song, Bloody Sleep, the third track from my album, Bonghead, released December 23rd, 2021. Special thanks to Willimantic Records for sponsoring the show. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you here next week for more Homegrown on WILI 1400 AM and 95.3 FM.
Close your eyes to get some rest. Unwind your mind with things obsessed. Empty feelings, thoughts repressed. Bloody sleep, your mind possessed. Your mind possessed. The truth you take and try to mislead. Clean is cut, your soul is free. Fearful screams, watch you bleed. Bloody sleep, just what I need. Just what I need. I can see your scars just won't fade. Mutilated hearts betrayed. You can see my nightmares are real, and the wounds that time won't heal. I can see now that you're afraid. My silver tongue you can persuade. You can see my fate is sealed, and the wound that time won't heal. Skulls of pleasure, feeling sublime. Loving you was my only crime. Decaying bodies past their prime. Bloody sleep, bones of time. Bones of time. I can see your scars just won't fade. Mutilated hearts betrayed. You can see my nightmares are real, and the wounds that time won't heal. I can see now that you're afraid. My silver tongue you can persuade. You can see my fate is sealed, and the wounds that time won't